Hello everyone, this is Amir talking. This video is going to be a lot different for what you guys are used to see in this channel. Peru decided to make a guide for Neos players that are interested in his build, in how he plays the deck, how he plays. He will explain everything you guys need to know about the deck to make the climb for you a lot more easier, I will say. But this is more like an advanced guide for Neos players. If you are new with the deck and you are trying to learn the deck, we recommend this guide made in Master Duel Meta. It was made by a friend of ours, Strider Black. This is like to pick up everything about Neos, everything you need to know about the deck. It's really good. You guys will have the link in the description and in the comments, so please check this out before trying everything you guys will learn in this video, because the deck is really hard to play and you guys need more information about what the deck does, what the deck needs to have to work out. So please guys, enjoy this video, and if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments to see if we can bring you more about this type of videos. So
Alright, this is the deck list. As you can see, I'm running 2 Neos. I would be running 3 if Ed didn't tell me to run 2, because he says 3 is a brick, but you know what, I'll go with 2. Invulnerable Renard to grab the equip spells, which is usually DDR and Living Fossil, or Invulnerable Durandal. Fireflint Lady, because this helps on bricks with this, because this is a fire warrior monster. If you have control of fire warrior monster, you can special summon this from the hand, so your Izol combo isn't dead if you draw this. And then if you control a warrior, which usually if you run Isolt, you can special summon this. 3 Max C usually is just the meta card. 2 Crosskeeper to special summon your elemental hero. It's like extra gas, but it could also be a brick. These 3 Neos patients are the ones that I'm only running for Cosmo Neos, because Dolphin it's a warrior and it could be searched with Isolt. Grandmo and Black Panther because of Nebula Neos, which is a really good combat card. It is my reasoning for selecting these 3. Ash, just another generic meta card. 2 Stratos. Prisma is your main play going first, sometimes going second to sneak out a Cosmo Neos, because Prisma can also be a Neos patient. Vion is just a very good hero card to send Spirit of Neos. Shadow Mist to grab usually Liquid or Spirit of Neos or Stratos for pop back row. Blazeman, because you could Ian Shuffle and grab Poly, and could also be summoned with a Crosskeeper if you draw it E-Call combo. Solid Soldier is an extended card for Elemental Hero. You could summon Stratos to grab like Spirit or Honest Neos. Honest Neos is just like a battle phase card. Rainbow Dragon is a brick, but you run it for Rainbow Neos. 2 Poly, because if you draw Poly and in Neospace, Neospace doesn't work. Foolish Burial, generic, good card. Reinforcement of Army, very good generic hero card as well. Miracle Fusion, generic hero card. Triple E Call for consistency. Triple E Hero Lifts, also starters. You know, you want to have 3 of your starters. It's a 1-card combo. Miracle Contact for Nebula Neos and Cosmo Neos. Sometimes you could go into Brave or one of these as well, and Shining Neos Wingman. Neos Fusion mainly for Brave Neos and Rainbow Neos. DTT, I put 1 off, but you could run more for the Snake Eyes. And Ian in Neospace is your starter going second, going first. Instant Contact, very good cheese out card for Sunrise, 7 or lower fusion monster. Yen Shuffle. DDR, your main play to get back the Spirit of Neos from the banish zone when you banish with Vine. Because I run 4 equip cards because you could special summon Vine from the from the deck with Isolde. And there's not really many like other good equip card besides DDR and Living Fossil and Infernal Durandal. When you draw it, isn't like completely dead. You could use it as like a permanent imperm. Call by, and these generic cards just to like deal with the meta. Favorite contact, your main going first play. Dark Neos, Grand Neos, very good like going second cards if you can cheese them out. Brave Neos, I run 2 just so I could special summon them because they don't get sent back to the extra deck, unlike these 2. Sunrise, just to get the heroes in the graveyard and to get Miracle Fusion for follow-up. Shining Neos Wingman, good board breaker, and sometimes if you don't have Cosmo Neo setup, it's good going to pop the field. Infernal Rage, to get your favorite contact. Nebula Neos, draw, negate, and come back. Rainbow Neos, board breaker. Cosmo Neos, your main going first play. Basically, hot red calamity. Isolde, Claw Sheep, Saryuja, and World Sea package is to like your going first combo. Hello, Peru here, aka HeroBot, along with MR Phoenix. Today we'll be showing you the 1-card Neos combo. Due to the high amount of interest in the Neospatian deck. Let's go. Here we have a hero list, the 1-card combo. Activate a hero list, pay 4,000 KW. With summoning Stratos, we add Vine. Vine, we're gonna not send Mist, but send Spirit of Neos here. And you'll see why in a moment, because we need the Spirit of Neos banished. We'll go into Isolde. Isolde is gonna grab us a Warrior Master, which is gonna be Aqua Dolphin. And we keep in mind that we have Spirit of Neos banished, so we are gonna grab an equip spell to get it back, which is gonna be the Different Dimension. We're gonna summon Renard and get back the Different Dimension, and send Dolphin to get back the Spirit of Neos. Spirit of Neos is gonna get us instant contact, and it's very important here to summon the Neos first before we instant contact, because the instant contact is negated unless we have a Vanilla Neos on the board. But first we have to go into Cross Sheep, and you'll see why in a minute. We have to instant contact under the Cross Sheep zone just so we could revive a elemental hero from the graveyard. And it's very important here that we do the Chainlink, especially for Cross Sheep to be Chainlink 1 and Sunrise to be Chainlink 2, because the monster we're going to be summoning is elemental hero Stratos. Stratos is going to unsummon, search a hero. If you do it the other way around, Stratos will miss its timing. And Stratos will be searching our elemental hero Prisma. Why Prisma? Prisma is going to send Neospatians into the graveyard. Here we link 4 into Saryuja. The main play of Saryuja is to summon Prisma and dump our Neospatian. We did the 3 material link here. No draws because we do not want to use extra cards in our 1-card combo. Just so you could use the 4 materials to fix your hand if you need to. We send Grandmo with the Black Panther, with the Prisma. Zulantes is going to resummon our Prisma and Stratos. After banishing them, reset their effects. Stratos on summon will search another hero, and Prisma can send the last Neospatian, which is going to be Black Panther. We search Liquid here, so we could just hard make the Infernal Rage with our Polymerization. That way we can save our Miracle Fusion for next turn to OTK and draw 2. Summoning Inferno Rage, we'll get our favorite contact, which is gonna be our main cost play to summon Cosmo Neos on our opponent's turn to basically skip their turn. As you could see here, we have all the Neos patient in the graveyard, and we favorite contact summoning Cosmo Neos by shuffling back our 3 Neos patients and Neos, and that's easy games. This is another combo that requires very few cards. Instead of opening a hero list, we'll be using 2 emergency calls, or if you have a Stratos plus Solid Soldier. We're gonna E-call for Solid Soldier and E-call for Stratos. Solid Soldier special summons Stratos, and Stratos is gonna add a Blazeman. You could here add a Liquid Soldier to draw 2, but in the replay we're not gonna add Liquid Soldier because drawing 2 would put extra variables into what our hand does. We don't want to get lucky and draw into more combo pieces. Instead, we just want to be flat with the simple combo that no luck required. Let's go into Isolde. The only difference here is we're still adding Aqua Dolphin, but we're gonna be sending 4 equip spells to summon our favorite vision hero, Vion. Vion is gonna send Mist. Mist is gonna grab us a Vanilla Neos, and that is gonna be really important for our Inferno Rage play, as we need a Vanilla Neos to summon from our extra deck, ignoring its conditions. We got again Poly under the summon Inferno Rage under the Cross Ship zone. Same thing as before, Cross Ship 1, Inferno Rage 2, and the Chain Link, so we don't miss our Stratos timing. And Stratos will always search Prisma. Going second is gonna be different, but going first, your main play is getting our Prisma and special summoning it, recycling it to get our Neos patient in the graveyard. We're gonna link 4 here into Saryuja, no draws, but we will be specially summoning Prisma. Prisma is gonna dump another Neos patient by revealing Nebula Neos, Black Panther. We're gonna banish the Prisma to special summon it again, with its effect resetted soft once per turn to send our last Grand Mole. We have Aqua Dolphin, Neo, Black Panther, and Grand Mole in the graveyard along with the Vanilla Neos, which sets up for Cosmo Neos Taco. Okay, Maxi. By Bot. Cosmo Neos. And we also have Miracle Fusion for follow-up play. With the Liquid, you would have draw 4, discard 2 over the course of 2 turns, and that's game. Here we have a going second of replay of me. Let's see. With this hand, we have E-Call, Ian Engage, Vion, 2 Neos Patients, and Miracle Fusion. In the medium set mindset, in the mid-level mindset, you would go activate E-Call to search for Miss. But we don't do that because even though we are playing into Ash, if once I activate a card, I have the trial in my main phase 1, he's gonna go into Barong and I cannot chain block anymore. Or if Barong negates Ian Engage, we just lose the game. Here we have to start with Ian Engage and risk staying into Ash. Good. We send Miss. When you send a Neos patient, is usually sending Miss into the graveyard for more value because Miss also searches. Here he goes into Barong. If we activate E-Call and he Baronged it, he could just negate Ian Engage here and we would lose the game. And you can see that since we're searching 3, we're also getting chain blocked by the opponent's Snake-like Flame Birch. So all our searches are safe. We get the +3. And that's really insane to help us play through multiple negates here. I added Miracle Contact because there's a chance I could go into Nebula Neos this turn to give me more draws to play to this board. Keep going. Okay, he's gonna add a bunch follow-ups. Linker Revo is getting summoned to protect his Appaloosa here. Elf reviving Formless Synchron to make a bigger Appaloosa. He did summon his Appaloosa under the Elf, which gives it targeting protection. We're gonna have to use Vine here to pay out some negates because we already have everything in our hand. We don't need Vine to search Poly, we don't need Vine to search Liquid. It's a miss to search Liquid, we already have everything in our hand. And we are hoping him to use Appaloosa to negate Vine, which is usually the correct play against heroes. If he did not negate it, I would have sent a Vanilla Neos into the graveyard, which gives us some advantage. Here, I activate E-Call on the Baron column, hoping he would negate it, but at the same time, I really need the Neos in our hand and in our grave. That's how Neos operates. We did bait him with the Poly. I did not care too much about the Poly because I needed my Miracle Contact to resolve. And we do most of the negates, which we're praying to God that the face down isn't imperm. And we summon Nebula Neos. Nebula Neos is going to get popped by the Fire Princess here, which we don't really care because Nebula Neos has already done his job, which was to draw 6 cards because he has 6 cards on the field. We did get a little bit lucky here to get Crosskeeper and Emergency Call, which could get us another Poly. We'll E-Call for Blazeman. Blazeman is going to get us another Poly. Crosskeeper is going to be really big value here because we're going to be drawing 4 with the Liquid and Crosskeeper combo while making Infernal Rage. We chain block everything. We don't really need the Infernal Rage search because if we're not winning this turn, we're most likely losing next turn because he already had way too much follow-up. I draw 2, discard the Imperm because we cannot activate Imperm this turn as we already have. We shuffle back the Miracle Fusion, my bad. So we can search it again with Sunrise, so we don't lose a card. We activate Miracle Contact here to summon Shining Neos Wingman to pop 4. Shining Shuto. Here I did, however, misplay. At the same time, didn't misplay. You can see the Fire Princess in his graveyard, which was originally locking him out of fire. He cannot special summon monsters except fire monsters. Popping this allows him to summon Nip or Distills from the hand, which I did also toggle Battle Phase here because we already have enough damage on the board. Toggle I to see we could see that we already have a lot of damage to go for game here. But luckily we could play to Nip with our current hand as we already have way too much gas. We summon Absolute Zero. We DDR for the Spirit of Neos. Here we instant contact for Grand Neos, but however, be careful here because Grand Neos is negated and he cannot attack. So Rainbow Neos sends a monster to graveyard to bounce his field. So we do need to send the Grand Neos. If we send any other monster, it would not happen game. There we have a game against Branded. And you see that he does not set up a very good first turn end board here, but he does do crazy stuff during our turn. Right? Usually you end on Mirror J, Lubellian, maybe like Branded Spell and Trap with Banishment maybe, or Branded in red along maybe Branded the Brightest, Negate Trap. Here we start with E-Call to get ourselves a Stratos. Shadows is gonna search miss if it doesn't get negated, which it doesn't. We get in shuffle into Spirit of Neos, which is gonna grab our main play. It's really nice here that we already have Miracle Contact. We're gonna have to shuffle back our Spirit of Neos to summon Neos. Okay. He's gonna trigger the Albaz to super poly our board. Mirror Jade. That's gonna be a banish. So let's see here. He has a free banish. He also can revive our monsters if we have an extra deck monster. And we do not have any information on those two back rows. But we could make an educated guess. There are usually five options. Those could be Imperm, Call By, Super Poly, Branded in Red, Branded Banishment. Those are the 5 main cards you should think about in a branded matchup. So we're going to activate Ian Engage, sending Miss here to summon Grand Mole. As we already have everything in the graveyard, we have Miss, Neos, Black Panther, Mole, and Dolphin. Here, if you do not have any good cards in your hand, you would go for Nebula Neos and try to draw a bunch of cards. But since we have fairly good amount of gas, we could surprise him with Cosmo Neos here. We're gonna grab another Neos so we can make our Infernal Rage. We're gonna activate Miracle Contact. He does not banish the Grand Mole and we summon Cosmo Neos. And that's gonna be a King Calamity lock on his board. He cannot activate any of those cards. As you can see, all the cards cannot be activated. We're gonna poly into Infernal Rage. Infernal Rage gonna draw 2 with Liquid and search Trap. We will tribute it off for Sunrise. Sunrise gonna grab us Miracle Fusion, and that can get us into Shining Neos Wingman to pop the back row or the monsters on the board. We're gonna pop 2 because there's only 2 elements. And we're gonna Neos Fusion into Rainbow Neos, which is our main way of clearing the board. Non-target spin. And that's easy games. So as you can see, I did not make it to Master 1 with Neos every season. I started playing Neos during 2 seasons ago, and I was Heartstock Diamond. It takes a lot of time to practice, get used to the deck, adjust the deck to what you do well with it. You can take some cards work specifically for me, might not work for you. That's why give it some time. It's okay to fail lose a lot of games before you succeed. That's why I start slowly improve. Last season I hit Master 2 and devoted back to Master 3, and this season I hit Master 1 on the first week. Make sure you get used to the deck. It's not gonna you're not gonna just become good at the deck instantly after reading the guide. You need practice. Thank you for watching.